That dramatic ski lift rescue was caught on camera. You see an unconscious man right there dangling, another climbing the lift tower to save him. We're going to hear from the rescuer, Mickey Wilson, after this report from Neil Karlinski.
In this moment of terror, a skier hanging unconscious from a chairlift, literally being strangled by his own backpack, an act of heroism worthy of a Hollywood action scene. Right there, that's Mickey Wilson, who on Wednesday morning single-handedly climbed a lift tower, then slid himself 30 feet across the lift's steel cable before trying to free the unconscious skier by kicking him loose. But it wasn't working. Then the ski patrol arrived and threw Wilson a knife, which he caught on the first try and cut the man free, saving him. The skier, who didn't want to be identified, told the Denver Post that it happened when his backpack got tangled while he was trying to get off the lift. It was kind of surreal. I knew I was going around the bull wheel and then I was backwards, and all of a sudden I was blacking out. Wilson, a professional slackliner, competes all over the world, balancing high over the ground on narrow ropes. They turned out to be the perfect Spider-Man-like skills at just the right time. Officials here stressing the skier should not have been wearing a pack. The lift was immediately stopped to help him.
It's okay to use a backpack skiing, but when you get on the chairlift, before you get on the chairlift, take it off, hold on to it, set it in your lap, and don't wear it when you're riding the chairlift.
This is the third incident in just a month of a skier getting tangled with a lift because of a backpack.
Hang in there, bud.
On Monday, this little boy's backpack got caught on a lift at the Sundance Mountain Ski Resort, leaving him dangling while the ski patrol rushed to the scene. And a few weeks earlier, another boy, 11 years old, got stuck the same way on the same lift. The resort says they encourage riders to remove their packs. But this time it was Mickey Wilson's quick thinking, bravery, and athleticism that saved a skier who had almost no time to spare. For Good Morning America, Neil Karlinski, ABC News, Denver.
Thanks to Neil for that, and we are joined now by the hero, Mickey Wilson. Mickey, thank you for joining us. I know you don't like that word hero, but a lot of people think you are one this morning.
Yeah, great to be here. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I mean, hero's been thrown around, but I just did the best I could with what I had, and we saved a life together, me and all the Arapahoe Basin employees. It was a pretty cool event.
So just take us back to that moment. You were right behind your fellow skier when you saw this happen?
Yeah, we were riding the chairlift together, but our other friend had to ride up front because there wasn't enough space for him on our chair, and when we got off the chair, he wasn't there. And at first we didn't know what to think of that, and then we started to hear screams and yells, and then the chairlift stopped. And then we went down to investigate, my two friends and I, and we saw our friend hanging lifelessly from the chairlift.
Yeah, and you tried to make a pyramid?
It took about 20 or 30 seconds for it to really dawn on us that he was up there dying and we were helpless to do anything. The first thing we tried was to make a human pyramid, the three of us and then the lift operator. But because of the very deep, powder, we just toppled over and it didn't work. Time was of the essence. It just, it was a eureka moment.
And the eureka moment
is I could climb that tower.
Yeah, you're a champion slackliner. So you climbed up the tower and then sort of rode across the wire. That wire must have been cold.
Yeah, I actually threw off my gloves as I was doing it. I knew I had to do it because I needed, my full dexterity in my hands to hold onto the cable, and I have an injured hand too. Like, this is the fist with this hand, and this is the fist with this hand. So I threw off my gloves, and it was very cold, but the adrenaline was really pumping, and I climbed up the tower, even though some people were yelling at me not to, but I knew it was what I had to do, and then I got on the cable just like it was a slack line, and I slid across it, just like I've done thousands of times on a slack line, and I got down to him and realized I didn't have my knife, and I always ski with a knife. And then right then, the ski patrol showed up, and one of the ski patrolmen made the most perfect toss to me from about 20 feet below, threw the knife up to me, and I caught it with my hurt hand and cut him down, and it was a wave of relief.
And
my goodness.
And you've talked to your friend, he's okay?
He left the ski area still not in good shape, and they took him to St. Anthony's, the hospital in Denver. And but then that night, I got a FaceTime call from one of my other friends, and the three of them were in the hospital together with him. And he had a neck brace on, but he was all smiles, and they'd taken the tube out of his throat, and he was making a full recovery, and yesterday they released him.
It is an amazing story. Mickey Wilson, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Everything went right.
I mean, I didn't know that he had to have the knife thrown to him and to catch it with the bad hand and do all.
incredible.
Wow.
It was really something.